welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney, the Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Last we left off, we were on episode 3. We caught another person, which for some reason the defense attorney is the one catching him. You have disgraced me for the last time, Seal Samurai. The pale moon will cry with your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you will ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Grah! Warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode, The Dark Message Turns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17? See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Cramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law. How am I gonna pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bed. Bring, bring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law. Maya's here watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in popular kids show, The Steel Samurai Warrior, Neo Old Cookie. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, no, no! It's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Ow. Yes? Wright & Co. Law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! Well, what? Yes, of course! We'll be right there! Let's go, Nick! Go? Go where? They held the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. Here's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Mia's favorite potted plant, Maya has been watering it so much lately, it looks a little swollen. Is either they're trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster doesn't actually say the title of the movie. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now. How about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor, poor ego. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it. We don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. We don't have a clue. October 16th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Oh god, what do I give this guy for a voice? What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 what are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no! No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? He didn't do it. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Hang on, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna have a very bad day with this voice. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in the popular kids show. He walks the street of old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minion. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So, after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When we woke up, it was 5 o'clock. It was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action, hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate.
Oh, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Oh, her name's Old Bag.
Hey, you there. You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry, but we're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today, something horrible happens and or did lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe blah 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 blah. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
Oh, it's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Used today.
Van. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Okay. Like, got everything but a computer that runs the studio's security cameras.
Hey, no touching!
Oh. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk there. In there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Wait till I put my dentures back in.
Studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's come true. Dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow! This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of a dream. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to play villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. You should see what he did to my underwear.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place. Obviously.
Alright, looks like we gotta go to the detention center and get the letter of request.
Hello, how was the studio? They also think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Your alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? It's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know, I'm sorry, but I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate up to the studio.
Oh, the security lady.
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she's said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you let up on it.
Yeah, she's got some nerve.
You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
Yeah. What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize that bold, childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
Okay. Make sure I got nothing left. Oh, this case is gonna kill my throat, isn't it? Outside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah! It's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Oof. Damn, Maya.
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, I think it's his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. Oh,
Going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
there's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Hello, Bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. I mean, he's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah, that way is kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal.
There's nothing down there anyway.
That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
And?
There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times.
They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging admission. Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what that's supposed to mean, pal.
Studio mascot, I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign on his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
Anything... okay. I think that's it. Just the Studio 1 to examine now. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. What's that? Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge.
Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge and that's that.
I'll admit to the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired.
Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer?
I'm not so sure about that. Detective, any ideas about this?
Look, I don't got time to look at every little trinket you got. Okay, pal?
So how is your investigation going, Detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you should need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. Murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 o'clock and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai headed towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished.
Honey, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Oh! We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
We examined everything. Where can we go now? What? I guess we're going back to the main gate.
Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go from here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. And the murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers. So, the security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Yeah, good one, Sonny.
You think so? I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense? Well, he's dead now.
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell ya. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check I check them every day before I go home. I do.
Okay. But people can just walk around that camera. Like, that's the worst excuse. Like, a computer that runs no touching. Oh. Like, let me. Oh, new. But like, you can just walk around here, and then, whoop, look, you've avoided the camera. Okay, let's go to the employee area. October 16th, Global Studios, employee area.
Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
No clue. I'm not trying to click, I'm trying to drag. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus steak.
T-bone steaks. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What? Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? Not necessarily. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Tokyo Castle. Metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right.
Huh?
Hey, I'm not a kid.
Nothing. Oh. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep at a film studio? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean, fine?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first. Anything else? Nope. Ooh. Dressing room. October 16th, Global Studio Dressing Room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping?
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Ooh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda? There's nothing wrong with that.
This must be Power's bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look!
an employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it, you mean. Borrow it. You mean borrow.
I wonder what else is inside Power's bag.
Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweet.
How many stomachs does this girl have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. I mean, he's not wrong. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. Ding. It's locked! Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay, well, looks like we're done in here. Ooh. Outside studio. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened!
Alright, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it.
Aw, I just wanted to show it off.
Okay. Inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What? So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry. This girl is out. Is that a step ladder?
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more troubled than I thought.
What's this?
That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during the filming.
Huh?
What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment?
Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai.
I think she's being serious. How does Phoenix know this?
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey you, no touching that! Sorry, my partner is kinda, you know.
You know, no, I don't know.
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Okay, before we talk to her...
Wow, look at that camera.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Wow, it's heavier than I thought.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show.
Of course! That's the mountain Neo Fujiyama.
Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo.
Oh, right. Okay. The outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. It is weird there is 0 blood. Especially when you consider that wound he had. Day of the crime. Could you please tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else.
The employee area? That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to the Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was asleep in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What kind of... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Oh, I don't know about that, but the day after... Just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
But really?
Wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
So, you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
I mean, I'm sorry, but that wouldn't really hold up. Sensing someone doesn't mean someone was actually there. October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Let's see. Anything new? No, things changed based on... Hey, you want to see a card key? Can you tell me about this, ma'am?
Oh, isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it. The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over.
Well, wait, no, that's mine.
Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died.
Well, you just have to wait.
What's that? You giving it to me?
Alright, assistant's playing.
What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30? Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were watching here the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do here, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All the youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth. I'm blah 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 blah.
She left.
Well, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Hang on a second. Outside Studio 1. What number was this? Hey, there's a camera here. ST1307, I think that's it. Hang on. I clicked too fast. ST1307. Okay. Just in case that's important. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this camera.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Right. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these?
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Yes. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Huh? Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Huh.
Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah?
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Like, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Also, I noticed at the end there, that suit looked way too big. Like the legs were crumpled. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed EscoNitz. If you have, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And remember, share the love. Goodbye.